Hi Seeker, welcome to your monthly Taroscope for Taurus for September. My Taurus Seekers, because we need it. Because we need it. The past few months I had so much to say to you guys, right? Thank you for your subscriptions, likes, comments, all that jazz. Welcome to the Existential Shift. I'm going to let the cards talk. This deck was my first deck, a Taurus. I bought it about 15 years ago, have not touched it for 2 years, then started learning tarot and then started reading with the writer Waite tarot deck. Since then, I've had and still have many tarot decks. But this is home to me when it comes to tarot. Okay, what do we have for Taurus for September? Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers. Most benevolent, accurate messages for Taurus for the month of September. Okay, that was hard. 3 of Wands, I like the start. 9 of Swords. Don't worry about it, we'll talk. So, 3 of Wands, 9 of Swords. First option and or narrative. Someone is moving forward, looking ahead. And someone else is being either left behind and or really concerned and worried about it. A. B. Also very much a suitable option. We are looking forward with optimism and knowledge of our path and what it is that we're supposed to do. But we are very, very, very scared and worried and anxious based on past experiences. Also, we might be carrying a lot of pain with us. So when reality is 3 of Wands, great, expansion, knowledge, a journey that is very rooted in our essence, a rightful one, an accurate one, but that we carry in our heart a lot of agony and heartache, not necessarily because of what is going on right now, it's just because it's sitting there. Talk time. Think of a lake that is serene. Maybe you are that lake. And then someone comes and throws a rock into the lake. Hurts your heart. At first, there's a lot of waves in the water, right? The rock hits the water, sinks in, and there's a reaction. The water responds. There's movement. Physics. Something shakes. And then little by little, the water calms and they go back to normal and the surface once again is calm. Seemingly. It's not the same because the rock is still there. But it's okay. Big, beautiful lake, one little rock. Then comes another rock. And again, the shake, going back to normal, except that now there are 2 rocks in the lake. That is your heart. Someone comes and throws another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Now, you're a Taurus. Your endurance is infinite. And you always go back to poised. You always keep living, keep flowing. You are water, you are the lake. And to the outside eye, it will seem like you're totally fine. Everything is back to normal and everything is okay. Except that the amount of rocks laying on the bottom of the river, if a lake can drown, then there it is. It has drowned on the inside. Visitors still see a beautiful lake, but they don't know the burdens and how the reality has forever changed. The only way is to literally dive in and carry all these stones out, all the rocks, take them out of the water. But who will do that? How? So this is you right now, Taurus. Everything is great. Everything is fine and back to normal. But who can tell all the swords, all the rocks inside your heart? And there comes a point where a visitor, someone in your life that kept throwing rocks and kept thinking that they can keep doing that because, hey, you're always back to normal and you're always so, you bounce back. And there will come a day where they will try once again to enter the waters, but they'll notice that there's no room for them. The bottom of the lake is now much, much taller. You're standing on a mountain of rocks. You can't come inside. That's what happens to people in the life of an average Taurus. There's no average Taurus of a Taurus. They think they can keep doing the thing they're doing, no matter how many conversations you give them, no matter how many times they see that you hurt the waves around the rock when they throw it at you. Because every time you're back, so maybe you're back to being with them, maybe you're back to functioning and being okay. They're like, what the hell? I'll just keep going at it, right? The hangman in the reverse, you're done. Done being the high almighty sacrificer. Sacrificing your heart, sacrificing your peace, your joy. You're done giving from your waters to all the rocks in the world that people wants to throw. No room anymore. It's like rising from the waters that is you. From beneath all these rocks, a new creature emerges. And that creature don't give a fuck anymore. And it ain't definitely no lake. Fire. Try throwing a rock at a fire, see what happens. It burns it. Doesn't give it room to lay down and rest. Doesn't caress it with warm, smooth waters. No, it burns it. Try throwing a rock at me one more time. If it's not already too late. I hear you, Taurus. I'm with you on that one. So this is our state of mind. We emerge from the state of mind of the victim. And we no longer look at things from the other person's perspective. Because we don't care anymore about your perspective. If your perspective and habits and behavioral patterns constantly hurt me, I don't care the reasons. There are no reasons. A Taurus always have a reason. A Taurus can always use an excuse. A Taurus will never use excuses. Always own up. An evolved Taurus. But there's always reasons, right? I went through this. This has happened to me. This person did this. I had a bad day. Da, 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 da. Circumstances. We are not the collection of our circumstances. We are the collection of how we choose to respond to our circumstances. So people's circumstances are not a reason to throw rocks at you, Taurus. It's just not. And now you're grasping it. Because there's one thing to cognitively understand where they're coming from and have compassion to them and for them. But taking yourself out of the picture so that situation of theirs doesn't hurt you. Support them from afar. But you never used to do that. Many of us anyway. But now you're realizing, if I'm this and everything is going well, why do I need to feel this? Nuh-uh. Okay. That's pretty powerful, Taurus. I like this. I like this new suit on you. The I don't give a damn suit. But frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Looks good on you. Let's keep going, cards. Messages, please, for Taurus. Page of Wands. Potentially a fire energy. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Mostly the adventurer. Theologist. The wanderer, the drifter. Going out, seeking adventures. Learning from the experience as opposed to from the theory. Grinding the journey, walking the path. With a light heart. With a light heart. And a lot of potential for learning and discovery and joy. And looking ahead. Could also be a message, messages from someone in your life, but what kind? Clarify the Page of Wands. King of Cups. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands and the King of Cups that are quite different creatures. King of Cups is very emotionally mature. He's very present. This could be the lake and this could be the rock thrower. Seriously, because Page of Wands is a more a lighthearted energy that doesn't overthink the consequences of their actions. They say what they want to say. They feel what they want to feel in the moment. They act upon it. They don't stop and think how it will affect necessarily the other. It's a very joyous, adventurous, lighthearted energy, but it can also be tactless, irresponsible, and hurtful, especially if I compare him next to the King of Cups, especially considering the conversation, the talk that we just had. Who is throwing rocks at you? Maybe you were throwing a rock at someone else, although I doubt it. This immature energy needs to grow up or step out. Potential of maturity, yes, because this is looking forward here. Let's see what comes next. Page of Wands and King of Wands and King of Cups. Let's clarify. Also, potentially, some of you have been in this state of mind that I was describing from last December, at least, until recently in July. And in July, a mechanism started to change in you around that time where you're like, no, not anymore. AKA this. Because this is also water energy. The Hangman. Maybe there's someone in your life for that duration of time. And or from July to December. King of Cups is July. Page of Wands is December. Because they officially represents Cancer and Sagittarius. formally in my world of tarot. Let's keep going. I want clarification, please, for the Page of Wands and the King of Cups. This could be a parent and a child as well. Maybe a family member or someone close is leaving, and it requires a sacrifice that you don't want to make of being far away from them. You're thinking to yourself, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? Is it worth it? There's the element of studying some type of an emotional and or artistic knowledge. Could be psychology, could be a type of healing, could be therapeutic, some sort of art. Two of Cups. Much better now, Taurus. Okay, so if I have Page of Wands, King of Cups, and Two of Cups, this could be a relationship between someone more mature, emotionally mature, and someone who's more lighthearted. And it's a combination that can either complete each other or really cause friction. But with the Two of Cups, it's very harmonious and it works. When the element of fire and the element of water manages to get along, that's alchemy. And maybe you've just been embarking or about to embark on a new adventure with someone else. Could be an old friend. King of Cups can represent someone that you've known, an old friend. Could be a family member as well. The Page of Wands could be someone younger, like a sibling or a cousin. But it can also mean an old friend or someone that you've known for a while. And now you have somewhat of a different experience with them, maybe more on a romantic level. But yeah, this can signify friendship. Also potentially a relationship that started around July, might go on until around December. I want to see more, please. Okay. Four of Swords, Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. 7 and 8 of Pentacles we got also in the Aries reading that I posted yesterday. So you can go check it out because I have fire signs here. So see, maybe it resonates with you as well. I need more. Four of Swords, Six of Swords. From, okay, I need to heal. I need to take a break. I need to relieve the stress, relieve the swords by either taking a vacation or taking a little time off, dissecting the Nine of Swords into putting the swords in different areas of your life. You take a vacation, you rest a little bit, and just kind of ease the stress. Focus on work. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Focus on work. And it's not too much fun for a little bit, but little by little, the joie de vie, joy of life, is coming back. The Empress. Very interesting reading. Some of you are having a mother figure that is supportive of you. Some of you are supportive of a younger individual in your family. Some of you are the Empress, embodying the Empress for someone else. Some of you are having an Empress in your life supporting you and giving you care and attention and healing. And some of you are evolving just to be this for yourself, which is, the Empress is you, Taurus. This is Gaia, the great mother, Demeter, the goddess of life and fertility and pregnancy and wealth and health and beauty. There's a symbol of Venus here. Rimon. Oh, I forgot how to say the name of the fruit, but you can see it here, the red one that symbolizes fertility and wealth and abundance. This is really zoning and owning your goddess. your beauty, your success, your benevolency. This is big success when it comes to love, career, relationships, spirituality, the physical and the mundane, everything. The Empress is very benevolent in all walks of life. And even though it's a major arcana, which is more on the spiritual and energetic level of existence, she's also very practical. She's very earthly. She is Mother Nature. So some of you may be on a work trip or work travel to somewhere that is very nature oriented, and it really brings out the best in you and helps you heal and kind of empowers you and makes you feel so much better and makes you feel so much more successful and beautiful. It can come with money as well, especially because they have it next to 8 and 7 of Pentacles, and it's exactly what you need. And it's the shift of the mood is sudden. After being sort of wobbly emotionally, based off everything we've spoken about in the beginning, now there's sudden a sense of reawakening of the feminine, of the divine feminine inside. This is a very strong feminine existence. This could be relevant to men, but it's most likely a feminine energy in your life. Someone else. If this is a woman in your life, this is the best of the best. You can't get any better than the Empress, maybe the High Priestess, which are just two different facades for the same goddess. But yeah, the sacrifice days are over. The spiritual evolution and growth and learning from the pain and from the karma, done. I think I told you in the video for August, if you haven't seen it, watch the Taroscope for Taurus that I did for August. I spoke about how it's an ending of a karmic cycle, a very long karmic cycle for many Taurians. And I feel like this is really like when the scales are being, oh, bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. Okay, yeah, I'm taking it. 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. We'll see. All right, I want you to see this. So, as I was saying, a meaningful shift in karmic existence in your life. The karmic cycle is over. It's interesting because you can also see in the numerological aspect of this reading, and in last month's reading for this month, for August, there was a lot of repetition of 8s and all kinds of numbers. It showed the element of cycle, and then the death card in reverse. And here it's just kind of different energies, different numbers. So it's almost like the vase of the karma is broken, and now there's like a lot of pieces on the floor. And now those pieces are still you. It's still your soul, your existence. So now you're kind of gathering them up, and you want to fix the vase, but you want to rebuild, reestablish your karmic existence. Okay, you want to create a new piece of art that is you in your life. Great. So this is kind of the pieces of the puzzle, the pieces of the broken vase, but you're now rearranging them, and you're going to create something new. And I feel like September is really going to be, look at this, 2 of Cups, Empress, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are really uniting and or going to the next level with someone special in your life. This is a very happy home. This can be potentially pregnancy. There's definitely pregnancy with King of Cups, the Empress, and the Ace of Pentacles, especially supported with the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. This could be children, pregnancy, just working on projects together. Very happy home. Abundance. So much abundance, also financial. Feeling like you're finally finding your spot, finally finding your place. Okay, this is a place that I can refer to as home. This is where I feel belong. So different than how we started. And this is the transition. You made these understanding. No one throws rocks at me anymore. You put people in your life in their place, or you're readjusting relationships, and you're focusing on the positive ones. And you're kind of stepping out of certain situations that you no longer sure are serving you. You put your focus and work on the things that are accurate to you, and kind of disown things that are no longer accurate for you. And boom. Almost like out of the blue. Almost sudden, but you know it won't be sudden because you know the work that you did. Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Yes, Taurus. Two aces in the house. Continue on to building foundation with this Empress character, right? It's very abundant. Yeah. And there's a lot of money coming in, guys. Things that you've invested work in. Maybe career prospects that you've invested a lot of creativity and passion into. And you've gone a long way, really long journey that took a lot of sacrifice, a lot of movement, a lot of different types of studying. And it kept going back and forth in your life. Now, boom, an opportunity. An opportunity. Success. Acknowledgement. It comes together. It's finally tangible. You're finally seeing the money. September is a good time for you guys. September, and I feel like October will also be very benevolent. And there is a fire sign. Could be someone with a water in their chart, or fire in their chart, or both. Or maybe two different individuals, strong fire versus strong water. But I feel like there's a strong fire sign that is going through a certain growth process. Not that the Knight of Wands is mature as much, but he's more mature than the Page of Wands, that's for sure. And here he managed to kind of gather a group around him and actually build something. Also, some of you, it could be a spark of an idea, maybe something that you've thought of, and suddenly you have people, you know, with you on that, supporting you, investing, joining, want to build together, seeing you as the leader of it, seeing it as something that can really do well for them. So they put their trust and money in you. So, this is super awesome, Taurus. Let me show you your extended. Let me show you your extended. Sorry. 1 second. Just doing what I'm doing. I'll explain in a sec, Taurus. Okay, don't worry, we're not done. I have messages from Divine Circus Oracle by Alana Fairchild to give you, and that will be super fun. But let me just explain to you what's going to happen. In your extended. So what I do in the extended, in case you're newcomers to my channel, I give the numerological aspect of the reading. 2 aces, 4 threes, 3, 3. The Hangman is 12. It's also 3. The Empress is 3, 3. Great. And here, for example, I take the chronological essence. I have also 2 sixes. I want to keep the 2 of Cups here. I feel like it wants to be here. And 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And here I delve into new narrative and another point of view of the existing narrative. And I use the numbers and the energy of the elements. Okay, great. Now on top of that, so this is the first part of your extended, what I just showed you. On top of that, I'll then clean the table, I'll reshuffle, and give a brand new reading, a Celtic Cross, which is very different than intuitive readings. Celtic Cross are organized. You have 10 cards. Each card has its specific location and meaning, and this could potentially bring either a completely different narrative or just an added value, again, from a different... it's hard to say exactly because it really depends on what the cards show. So for those of you who didn't resonate, the Celtic Cross can be something completely different. For those of you who did resonate, this can be just giving another thing for you. And either way, we will go over these cards again anew. And then we'll finish up with a message from the runes, from the Celtic runes. Okay, so all you have to do is click the link below in the information box, and it will lead you straight to your extended reading for September. And I super recommend you guys, whether in the general readings here or in the extended, wherever, to potentially watch also your other placements. Moon, rising, Venus, midheaven, because they give a bigger, broader picture to our situations. If you want a private session, please feel free to private reading. Email me. The email is also in the information box below. I do it internationally, all over the world, through Google Hangouts. It's a video chat live session, and it's super easy technically to do. So yeah, lots of links and fun in the information box, including my social media links and tarot masterclass if you're into learning tarot. Okay, so and thank you so much for your subscription, guys. Every time you press subscribe to my channel, first you're gonna get more videos if you like it and you resonate and you dig me, but also it's a great way of supporting me, so I love you for it. Okay, been mixing the cards, asking for a clear, accurate, benevolent message for my amazing Taurians, my lovely seekers, for the month of September. Message for the month of September for my Taurian seekers. Message for Taurus for September. Okay. Rah, rah, rah. You'll understand in a sec. Rah, rah, rah. Those are so pretty. Okay. Story time. I love this part. Okay. Have you had enough of that dark side of life? Fear, doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, frustration, and believing that you cannot manifest your dreams are signs you've been in the darkness too long. It's your time to step out of the darkness and into the light. So far resonates. It takes a lot of courage to leave darkness behind and embrace the light. To step into the light means that you give up attachment to drama, the stories of suffering and the pain of the past. You don't deny your struggles or your pain, but you know it is possible to let it go in favor of trust, reassurance, comfort, and commitment to what holds meaning for you, again and again and again, for as often as needs be, until you are free. Sometimes the courage of stepping into the light means a willingness to set aside the mental anguish and say, today, I just choose to trust that everything is going to work out according to a higher and unconditionally loving divine plan that has my best interests at heart. It means that you acknowledge what you have gone through without needing to keep score. It means that you are willing to pay more attention to what is happening in this moment and to believe wholeheartedly that the universe is working with you and for you, not against you. I like this. Like the sun cracking through the night to bring the dawn of a new day, the oracle of Ra 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 is your divine wake-up call. Your dark days are numbered and your time in the divine spotlight is upon you. Be willing to shine your light. Even if no one else around you seems to understand, acknowledge, or recognize it at first, or even for a long time. You are brave enough to shine true with or without others holding your hand and encouraging you. Maybe others need to find their way to you so they can help you or be helped by your light. For that to happen, you are going to need to stand in the dark and shine with trust, patience, and courage. If you've been in the dark, so to speak, for a while, you might find it hard to trust in the light at first. You might worry that the goodness won't last, that it's better to be pessimistic now than disappointed later. Those are tricks of darkness. Don't believe in them. Trust in the power of light within you and don't be afraid to let it shine bright. And an affirmation you can do: light infuses all parts of me and my life with loving power, protection, and peace. Ra, ra, ra. Yes, no more victim playing. No more allowing people to put you in a victim place. Because here's the thing, guys. No one can make us into a victim. That lake, being like, yes, throw it at me, I'll be okay. Yes, throw it at me, I'll shake a little and then I'll be okay. That lake can flow elsewhere. That lake can generate a tsunami and drown the motherfucker trying to throw rocks at it. You can choose to not play victim, to not play into the narrative of the victim. Yes, life and circumstances sometimes bring it at you. People treat you like a victim. People victimize you. People can hurt you. But you can just be like, no. Leave that boyfriend. Leave that girlfriend. Leave that job. Leave that home. Easy? No. Possible? Yes. Make a conscious choice to not be in a place that puts you in a constant state of the victim. And think, what am I gaining from this? Why am I still in this situation? What do I have in maybe a masochistic way? We all like to suffer sometimes, right? It's just part of us. We all like it. Now, don't jump and be like, wow, no, how can she say that? I'm saying it because it's the human condition. We are complex and our subconscious is full with demons that wants to inflict pain and feel pain. And we suppress most of it to our subconscious, and that's okay. That's how we survive in society, right? But we can't not acknowledge that this is there. We can't heal a problem that we don't acknowledge. I really recommend watching my 13th element for a few months back. It's called The True Secrets of Manifestation. You can go to my playlist, to all my playlists. There's the 13th element there, and in there, several videos. One of them, The True Secrets of Manifestation. I speak about manifesting through the subconscious, aka through the darkness. Instead of working against it, working with it, because it is a part of us. And we suppress a part of us, we can't fully fly, shine, exist, right? So, yeah. I will see you in a sec in the extended reading. Press link below. Don't forget to subscribe. I think I put like a link right here, somewhere in the corner of the video. And I will see you regardless again in October. I love you guys very much. Thank you for being here. Much love and see you soon.